This demonstration will show the procedures and techniques used by the operator.
Hello and welcome to a triple trifecta. I've got 3 events here that in and of themselves are too short for a proper video, but I think smushing them together might make a pretty good video. So here is 3 quick strange events in TV history. Starting at the top, let's go to February 10th, 1976, to episode number 847 of Sesame Street. Now, as you might know, the earlier seasons of Sesame Street were a little less cushioned and soft, compared to modern episodes at least. There was nothing specifically or inherently bad about them, but there was a distinct difference in the way things were taught. However, episode 847 was a little bit different. It featured as a guest star Margaret Hamilton reprising her role as the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz. The central plot revolved around her losing her magic broom and trying to get it back. At one point, she threatened to turn Big Bird into a feather duster, David into a basketball, and even make it rain inside Mr. Hooper's store. The episode was aired on February 10th, 1976, but was met with a little bit of controversy. The days following afterwards, letters arrived saying the episode was too scary and even traumatic to the children who viewed it. Test screenings took place, and while they were inconclusive, the initial complaints were enough for the episode never to be aired again. Since then, the episode has never been shown publicly and is thought to have been destroyed and gone forever. Episode number 847 of Sesame Street is a famous piece of lost media and a central point in lore for Sesame Street fans, even to this day.
Never interrupt the operator.
Moving swiftly onward, we go to April 27th, 1986, to talk about the Captain Midnight signal jamming. Nowadays, the thought of paid television subscription isn't all that weird, but mid-1980s, viewers were more than a little perturbed. One guy in particular, John R. McDougal, was especially distraught, enough so that he decided to mess with HBO. John was overseeing the broadcast of the People's Choice Network on April 27th, and after his shift ended, he decided to screw with HBO's broadcast of The Falcon and the Snowman. For about 4.5 minutes, John transmitted a signal to override HBO's telecast with his own. Going by the pseudonym Captain Midnight, his transmission read, "Good evening, HBO, from Captain Midnight. $12.95 a month? No way. Showtime/Movie Channel, beware." HBO tried to stop it, but really couldn't do so without risking damage to the satellite. Now, unlike the Max Headroom hijacking, John was caught and faced a $5,000 fine and probation for a year. Honestly, I think that's a pretty light punishment, considering he hijacked the signal. Think of what he could have broadcast instead of that tame protest message. What if he would have, broadcast porn or something? Spoke too soon there, it seems. Let's go to September 7th, 2012. It's a little-known event known as the Lilo and Stitch broadcast interruption. Needless to say,
don't let your kids watch it!
On September 7th, Georgie Brown of Fairview, North Carolina, recorded the TV movie Lilo and Stitch to play back for her kids a few days later. But that's not exactly what happened. Instead, what happened is, a couple of minutes in, a box appeared claiming part of the recording was lost, and then the scene goes staticky, and then bam, porn. 6 minutes of it. After suspecting the kids must have changed the channel, she realized it was within the broadcast that she had recorded. As you probably already figured out, this was a little weird. to the point one of the Dish contractors was so dumbfounded that he claimed he'd never seen anything like it in his 15 years in the field. He also said it had some sort of technical error that messed it up. And after a statement from Dish was issued, they never really figured out what happened. So that's weird. Anyway, thank you for watching this little video of mine, and I hope it inspired a little curiosity in you. Thanks again. You have a good night.